is, man? It's the Almighty Party Punisher Show. And I'm the General, DJ Prince Side, Doug Daddy. And to the right of me,
y'all know who it is, man. OG Face got it, a.k.a. Ram Facey, your mammy, great-grandmammy, and your aunt's favorite.
Gotti.
Yes, sir.
What do you have on today?
Man, this is one of them things, from Signature Style. The show, Signature Style. The store is now open. 7008 East W. Harris Boulevard and the Food Line Shopping. Y'all can come out there. We have everything. Women clothes, children clothes, men clothes, everybody. Go out there. Nikki B is running the store. So I just wanted to just show a little bit of the drip that's in the store. I was right here because you ain't got to see me, but I can see you. But I'm finna unzip this thing now.
You hot, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm a little warm. But I like this jump right here. It's real nice. But Signature Style Clothing, 7008 East W.T. Harris Boulevard. The Signature Style Clothing store is now open. It is now open Monday through Saturdays, closed on Sunday.
Yo, I like that. That's fire.
Yeah, but y'all go out and show some love, man. That's what we're about, showing love to the city, and our entrepreneurs.
Signature Style. Y'all know what it is, man.
Signature Style.
My man.
Shout out to Nikki B.
Jazzo.
Yeah, shout out to the team, man. Big Money.
Big Money.
Shout out to the
Skills Flex. What's happening, family? All right. Let's get deep into it, man. As you can see, Trump is already on his thing. He's signing.
Yeah, Trump. He's signing. Trump shaking.
Now it's up to Congress to,
But and I tell a lot that Trump's doing with shaking up. It really comes down to the states and the counties if they really do implement the stuff.
Right.
If they really do implement it, like with the DEI, where he's taking away the affirmative action, as they say, where they don't have to have a certain percentage of minorities, working. We also know women are part of minorities.
Right.
So that's also affecting the Caucasian women as well, because they part of that minority status. But it's really up to what the states really do.
Exactly.
And hopefully some of these companies still stick with it, with the affirmative action, where they still try to keep the workplace fair, especially in the upper executive parts of the business.
Exactly.
Not even just where we're still kind of diverse.
Right. God body peace. I want to ask you a question. Even though, me and you, neither one of us are on it, but how do you feel about him saying that if one of the parents are paying child support, the other one couldn't claim no?
That's really a fine line, because some of the people who get the taxes don't need to get the tax.
I agree.
And that's just being real. If you're not going out here, you ain't paying no taxes, you ain't working.
Right. And you just sitting at home.
You just sitting at home
and waiting for these taxes.
Getting child support.
And waiting for these taxes. That's good. They're not doing it. And it's not like the taxes is going to the other parent. The taxes actually, if you're in the rears, they taking the bread.
But they've been doing that. That ain't nothing new. If you owe child support or you owe insurance or whatever for your children, they're gonna take your money anyway.
Of course.
I hadn't filed taxes in 17 years, but the last time I did file taxes, before I was self-employed, I filed taxes this year because I finally had to clock back in.
Peace, Barry.
I finally had to clock back in. But the years that I wasn't paying taxes, they hit me because I owed arrears on some child support.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also, it really wasn't the child support, I owed street taxes. And if people don't know what street taxes is, that's if you get caught with a drug addiction and they run the test on the drugs, and then they kind of a conspiracy thing, Lord for growth. But you know, so they take in too. So I ended up, I went and did my time. What's crazy? You go do your shit.
That's just like, I don't know about down here. You on parole. You can't even get off parole till you.
Oh yeah, that's here too. Yeah. The probation and all that.
Molly, what's happening, Shada?
But I had to end up paying that money. Mm-hmm. You know, so when my taxes came back, and one of my children's mothers, I had kids that, and then me and her ended up. I told her I'm gonna give you half of it. And I was supposed to get back like 7,200 or something in that effect.
Right.
But them jokers sat up and hit me with the arrears and them street taxes. I ain't get back about 3,200. And I had to give her all 3,200.
Because that was hers.
You know, because I had said we were gonna split it down the middle.
Right.
You know, and that was just me. I'm a person of my word. I was hoping they were gonna tell me, well, baby daddy, you get the other half, and I just take half.
Nah.
But we wasn't on the best of terms then because we wasn't no longer together.
So she wanted all.
Yeah, she wanted it all.
She wanted all.
So I had to give it to her. I had to give it
to her. Ain't that. A-Raw, Big Kenny, what's happening, baby?
Yeah, but it's a lot going on with Trump, man. You just gotta pray. But one thing about us, and we worry so much about what he's doing, just continue what you're doing.
Exactly.
Continue what you're doing. Don't sit up and say, well, he's doing this, he's doing that. Us as a people have always known how to survive. Even through Jim Crow times, we knew how to survive. We know how to thrive. You know, so as long as we keep doing what we're supposed to do, it don't matter what the government got going on. Mm-hmm. We get on, stand on our 10, do what we're supposed to do. And I think we'll be all right. What Trump is doing is making people accountable for just sitting down. You're going to have to get up now.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to get up and you're going to have to do something.
Have to get up and do something. He's not going to just have people putting out bread and you not doing it physically.
So you're going to have to do something. I'm trying to see exactly what's going to go on with all this stuff that's going on in the healthcare field, because I see where he's taking us away from the WHO organization, which is the World Health Organization. Mm-hmm. And that's with all the countries in the world. But he's taking the United States out of that. We may hurt us some. It may help, but it looked like it's going to hurt us more, because a lot of stuff that's going on, we get to find out what's going on in other parts of the world before it gets too bad. And a lot of our doctors, American doctors, do come up with a lot of cures to give to some of these third world countries.
Right.
So I'm feeling that's going to hurt a lot for the countries that's not the United States of America. But I know he's pulling us out of the World Health Organization, which I'm trying to see how that's going to look. And I think that's kind of messed up, because, you know, we have some stuff going on now. Another outbreak going on over in Tanzania right now. A real bad bird flu outbreak and some other stuff that's going on over there.
And COVID is actually hitting a lot of people hard again right now.
That a lot of our doctors work with these other countries for, but if we're not working with these other countries and not in tune, that stuff can easily get over here with all the flying that we do as Americans. We go different countries to do business, and then we're bringing it back here. And once it hit here, we don't know it's here.
Exactly. And I've even seen movies like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of people fail to understand that with these movies are actual facts. They're showing you things that's gonna happen or already happened.
I always tell people art imitates life.
Exactly.
Art imitates life. If you go all the way back, Demolition Man, and I'm not sure if they came out in the early 2000s or right there at the late 90s.
Late 90s.
But right there when we set up and we had Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, and they had all of the virtual gear.
Exactly.
You remember they couldn't curse. The cars had the complaint. The cars were driving themselves.
They had virtual intimacy.
Right. Now look at Tesla. You have all the virtual where you can put everything on and live virtually.
Right.
You know, and they were showing us this in the movies.
Exactly.
You know, and now it's reality. Exactly. You can go all the way back to Back in the Future with the hoverboards.
Yeah.
The hoverboards went back to the future.
Exactly.
Now we have hoverboards. So it's a lot of stuff that we already have that we just don't see.
Exactly.
You know, and they give it to us when we want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the Pentagon and all of them are in on everything.
Yeah, Area 51 is for real.
But and people don't know the Pentagon actually has money that they have a entertainment budget. So they help make some of the movies, some of the war movies, Transformers, some of the Star Wars. They put money in on those movies to get those made. Some of these movies that just scare the boosh out of us. When it comes to war and being this way towards certain countries, our government funds some of those movies.
That's true. Bourne, thank you for that inspiration right there.
You know.
But also, this is something that gets deep with me, and I be wanting to go do. How do you feel about him taking the transgenders out of the Africa?
I believe that's and I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way.
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just our opinion.
This is my opinion. This face opinion. This ain't Party Punishers, Prince Size, Connected, or nobody else. This is my opinion. I feel whatever you born is who you supposed to play sports. A transgender female who was born a male shouldn't be in that box in a natural born woman. It shouldn't happen. You shouldn't be jumping in swimming pools, swimming against these women, because naturally men are more muscular built. We have more muscle. Why you see more men dunking basketballs than women, just because of our molecular buildup. You know,
right? Our
skeletal system. So that's just a lot, you know, that we work with. But no, I feel what he's doing on that is perfect.
That's perfect. And you're right, God Body. Peace, Lamont. But God Body just spoke on something, and that's deep. We've been seen all of this back when we was youth, with the Jetsons.
Yeah.
The Zoom calls.
Yeah.
The flying calls.
All of that. And now Elon got the rope.
Yeah, Elon got, and a lot of people gonna be out of luck because Elon got these robots that can cook, clean.
These robots are now having sex.
Well, that's like our robot.
Yeah.
But I can't trust nothing that's all mechanical. That's just me.
I don't think they supposed to have no feelings in this joke. That's why I would never have a Tesla. You know, because if you think out back again to Demolition Man, when the cars flip.
Yeah.
You remember the cars flipped and did what they want to do.
Exactly.
And then you sitting up in here in this stuff and your car just fell. The machines go on war. Somebody do a big hack. One of these other countries, either somebody here, because a lot of the terrorism that happens here, it is homeborn terrorism anyway. We just blame it on other folks.
Yeah.
You know, so you just have to be careful. I'm not believing that. I got mad. I pulled up the Bojangles the other day, and I'm waiting on somebody to talk to me. It's the darn machine.
I was with you.
I'm
we
like,
were sitting there waiting forever.
Yeah, I'm like, where the woman at?
For a human. We was waiting for a human, but we kept talking to the machine.
How the machine gonna take my order? I need to hear a real person. You know.
But Mo, I don't know about that. Mo was saying that somebody got to repair these robots and programs.
Yeah, what I tell people all the time, learn AI. If you're not in AI or some computers, learn it. But there is always going to be needs for mechanics. There's always going to be need for nurses. There's always going to be need for HVAC people, electricians. You know, those things robots will not be able to do. You can't have a robot try to do an open heart surgery on somebody. You may be able to, but I ain't going to trust it. I don't want no robot.
I
know, certain things the robots won't be able to do. So in those fields that we know the robots can't take over, that is what you need to start putting your trade in.
But that goes like to me, in my mind, I can't trust nothing that's too much man-made. That goes back to when let's say Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Dr. Frankenstein, but Frankenstein flipped on Dr. Frankenstein.
So you just have to pay attention. So
anything that's made, you gotta even the person that fixes on it or brings it to life or gives it ability to move or do whatever.
Yeah.
that don't mean that they're safe.
Because if we look at our robot, we see
Yeah, our robot, we've seen it all.
We've seen it. And that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, our robot said it all.
You're going to start having robot nannies.
From the Jetsons.
You're going to start having robot nannies. People going to have them robots watching after their babies.
Now, if you remember in the Jetsons, the robot nanny was called Rosie.
Yeah.
But in one of the episodes, she flipped out on the family.
Attention, all of this.
She even flipped out on the
It's going to be something, man. It's actually, while we on this, everyone, please take care of your health.
Yes.
I really don't. Everybody know I'm a private person. I don't speak on stuff that's going on with me. But please take care of your health. It's a week ago today. I had a light stroke. Didn't know it was coming on. Was driving on the way home. All of a sudden, my face went numb like I was on some Tony Montana. You know, like I did a whole zip of Tony Montana. Whole face went numb. Left side of my hand, my body went numb. So we have to take more care in our health. Have to start trying to eat right and at least exercise some. Because we take a lot of stuff for granted. But I tell you one thing, that didn't scare me straight. You remember how you was in school and they sent you to Scared Straight?
Yeah.
And them jokers being there, come here, boy. Come here. Come on in here with me. Come on in here with Big D Willie. You know, and you scared. This done scared me straight.
Well, my thing is, when it happened to you, it scared me. So
yeah, it scared me straight. So let's all take care of our health. And if you don't have to have certain stress around, let some of them stresses go.
You'll feel much better when you let the stresses
go. We have to let some of this stuff that's stressing us, let it go and realize that we can't save everybody. You know, everybody don't want to be saved. We can try again, but everybody ain't gonna want to be saved. So we have to learn to quit letting us and getting down in our spirits and souls like we done something wrong when we weren't able to help these people.
Exactly.
Some folks don't want to be helped.
Some people don't want to be helped. Yeah. Some people even fight the fact that you're trying to help.
Right. So, you know, just be wary of everything that we putting in our bodies. We have to start eating healthier, leave a lot of this fast food alone. And that's rough on me because I'm a big bag. I like to eat. I like to eat 2-3 o'clock in the morning, get up and fix me a full course meal, tater salad, pork chop, rice, you know, some gravy. Some bread to slop all the juice up, you know, from the gravy.
That's his problem.
You know, so that's gonna be my issue, trying to eat healthy.
You were born and certified chef. You can do it.
Yeah, but I like
instead of eat some asparagus.
The boosh I would. I'm gonna substitute that pork for some turkey, for some more meat.
Get you some asparagus. Get you some spinach.
I'm not going vegetarian. I ain't going.
I'm not saying go vegan. Get you some turkey, some lean turkey.
Yeah,
get you.
I know how to eat healthy. It's just the mental aspect of it now. It's gonna be the mental part.
Yeah.
Physically, I know I can do it, but the mental part, you know, because I cooked some turkey sausage the other morning, and my mind said, "Boy, this sure enough don't taste like pork." No, it didn't have that to it, but I got it. I'm gonna tell you how the Lord breaking me down, right? With this light stroke, would it take some of the feeling out of my face and, you know, making me numb? I still feel tiny in me. You feel me? So my face still numb and part of my tongue numb. Oh. So I really can't taste that. So the Lord just getting me used to eating bland food.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna get these taste buds up off of you, so you don't know how nothing tastes. No way. Exactly. So you ain't got to put that good old Lars in there and that adobo and all of that to make that thing just taste the way it's.
Just get some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some nature's seasoning.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing like that Lowry's. That Lowry's.
No, I can't have no Lowry's. That's salt.
But see, I'm getting used to it. The Lord knew what He was doing when He gave me this. He said, "I ain't gonna give you a big stroke. I'm gonna give you a little smack on your tail. You know, I'm gonna give you a little smack just to show you what you need to be doing. Make sure we take our medication. I was supposed to have been taking blood pressure, and I wasn't taking. I was taking it here and there. saying, well, I'm gonna cut down on this, cut down on that, I'll be fine. Lord say, I gave you these doctors to use them for a reason. So we're on blood pressure medicine, take it.
Well, I for all y'all need it, go ahead. I'm gonna say,
I know some people believe in a holistic approaches.
Yeah, but I could say since October 28th, Face took me to the All Natural store, and since October 28th, and today I no longer took blood pressure medicine. I've been taking just ginseng, mackerel, moringa powder, and shilajit and sea moss, and I feel great.
But see, you don't eat like I eat.
But I'm just saying,
you don't eat like I eat. You don't eat pork. You don't eat beef.
I don't eat.
So you don't eat pork and you don't eat beef. So you really a lot of the fatty stuff. See, I by 2-3 o'clock you sleep. 2-3 o'clock I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I move around. I come out like when the rats come out. I come out the rat time. I come out nibbled in. And I know the mice time. I ain't gonna say rat. I ain't gonna identify myself as none of them folk. But yeah, I ain't by myself. No. So I come out like the mice. At the end of the night.
Ben?
Yeah.
Come out like Ben.
Yeah, 2 o'clock I come out and nibble while everybody sleep.
India, how you doing?
But I'm gonna have to do better because my sister had me rolling. She came to see me in the hospital. She said, well, bro, you know what? You're gonna have to stop being up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, cooking, talking about weed doggy. She said, well, you can't be weed doggy.
Making them videos.
Yeah, so but everybody, please take care of your health. You have to have self-care because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't help nobody else.
Right.
And we got to realize too, when we go, all them people that we helping gonna find another way to get gone.
Of course,
they gonna get it together. So a lot of people that we're helping, we're not helping. Yeah. So we have to quit being enablers as well.
Hold up, I gotta send a shout out to my man P. McCray, aka Peter Allen. That is the godfather of Patterson, New Jersey hip hop.
I ain't Keisha. I'm taking care of myself.
Yeah, I'm big face got it, baby. Be on. Thank you, my brother, for opening the door for us.
Yeah, I'm taking care of myself. I'm a big face got it. I'm gonna be all right.
You talking to Keisha?
No, other Keisha.
Oh,
it's Miss Crank. Yeah,
Sweetie Girl.
Not Sweetie Girl. Miss Sweetie Girl LLC. If you need some pastries, pies, up Sweetie Girl LLC. This Keisha right here, she does the cooking. So if you need cooking, also you can go on Facebook and holler at Keisha Crank.
Could she cook better than you?
No, I'm gonna be honest. And no disrespect, Keisha.
I love it.
And no disrespect to none of the women listening to the show. Only woman that can ever outcook me, her name was Martha Watt Stitt. That's my grandmother. God rest her soul. I haven't met a woman that can outcook me. That's why whenever I'll be in relationships, I do the cooking.
Right.
I don't mind every now and then a woman wanting to get in the kitchen, but I know how I like my food to taste. Right. And I just ain't met too many women that can outcook me. Just ain't met one. They might do a little broccoli casserole a little better than me. But other than that, I ain't found a woman that really can get there and get in that kitchen. We can have a cook-off. Whenever ready, we can have a cook-off. That's what I do. This space is kitchenette. Food so good, make your tongue slap your brain.
Say it.
Wee dog. Yes, Lord. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I do now. I ain't playing with you. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Now, I hate to go ahead, but I got to go ahead. We getting ready to bring Face forward. Who win in the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Well, I'm looking at Philly, boy. I'm looking at Philly because that's Saquon Barkley.
I'm happy for Saquon.
That boy's a bad man. And I'm going to tell you why the Eagles going to win this year, too. Because, see, my homegirl, God rest your soul, Corinne.
Big Corinne.
Corinne got them jokes from heaven.
Right.
You feel me? And up there, now, what y'all say about my Eagles? You see my Eagles? You feel me?
Yeah.
So them Eagles, I feel they gonna win.
Okay.
And I just hate Korean ain't here with us to see it.
So,
boy, that would be a heck of a Super Bowl party. But we still gonna have one. So Super Bowl party, y'all ain't doing that in the Super Bowl. Come out the first and goal. Come out the first and goal Super Bowl. Because you know we're gonna do it for Korean. You feel me? So y'all come on out there.
Okay, man. I got a bunch of Kansas City over here.
You know nothing about KC. Philly gonna do this here. You know, I'm a Bear man, but I'm rocking Philly because that was my girl squad.
Hold up. Are you wearing any Philly apparel?
I think I'm gonna pull out a hat just for Korean. I'm gonna pull out a hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear an eagle hat. You know, just for Korean. If I don't wear an eagle hat, I might wear a shirt or something that got an eagle on it.
Okay.
You know, an American Eagle shirt or something. You know. But
you ain't wearing the full thing.
No, I ain't wearing the whole jersey and all that. I ain't doing all that. I might throw on a hat or something.
Okay, so
you know, because all we're gonna hear all day is EAGLES. Eagles fly, Eagles fly. See, that's all we're gonna hear the whole Super Bowl.
Okay, so now I gotta ask you the question today. How you think the Cowboys gonna do next year?
The Cowboys gonna do like they did this year. Like they've been doing since '96. They're gonna be sitting on the chairs like everybody else. They're gonna be watching the playoffs.
Oh man,
they're gonna be watching the playoffs like everybody else. So we already know what the Cowboys gonna do, even though they just got them a new head coach. You know, which I don't understand why they got rid of Mike McCarthy. Even though I'm not a Cowboys fan, Mike McCarthy was a good coach. And no, he couldn't get them over, but every year he was there, they averaged at least 12 wins.
Yeah.
You know, so this year, and they had a bunch of injuries.
Right.
You know, but Jerry, you know, Jerry's Jerry. Jerry really the coach. He don't. You know, that's why when everybody was saying, "Oh, Deion ain't going over there fooling with Jerry."
No, he's not leaving.
Deion ain't going over there fooling with them. Deion making way more money down the Buffaloes than he will be over there with them Cowboys. You know, so he got making good sense. He made a good move. I want to see where his son's gonna go. I really want to see where Shedeur is gonna go, because he is a good quarterback. So I just want to see how they're gonna transition him into the league. Hopefully he gets to sit behind a good quarterback. But with him going so high in the draft, the teams that's draft high ain't got no good quarterbacks, or they wouldn't be drafting high.
Right.
You know, but hopefully he gets to sit behind a veteran at least for a year before they try to throw him to the Wolves. And with a team with the open offensive line. That way he's not like, you know, our quarterback that we had down there in Chicago, and then we traded him off. And now he's down there, you know, with Russell and them down there in Pittsburgh. You know, but if he don't have an O-line, Shedeur ain't gonna be hitting on 2 cents. You know, but yeah, I feel this Super Bowl is gonna be nice. I like the Super Bowl because you got 2 African American men playing against each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, and some folks say, well, my homie, you know, is half and half, but he black. He black. You know, so
African.
Yeah. So I ain't no African American. I'm just an American. You know, I don't like that. You don't have them saying white Americans. I'm a white American. I'm a Eurasian. You know, I'm a Europe American.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, so
I feel the same way. That's how
I ain't no African American.
We listen to the commentaries.
Yeah, I'm an American that's dark skinned. You know, as that woman told me, and I'll never forget it. And I'm gonna have to do a skit on it. I'm gonna have to do a skit on it. But I was at the QT last Valentine's. Woman was feeling good. I couldn't get mad at her. She was feeling good. She looked at me. She said, "Baby, you Jamaican?" I say, "No." She say, "You Haitian?" I say, "No." She say, "You African?" I say, "No." She say, "Well, you just blacking out a mother." I say, that's my nationality. That's what I am. I'm blacking out a mother. You know. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I wasn't offended because she didn't tell now a lie. I am blacking out a mother. You know. Yeah. So it was funny. But I'm gonna have to do a hey Jackie, how you doing, Jackie?
You know, we know that God body.
You know, so that was funny to me though. Cause she said, baby, you Jamaican? I say no, and I guess cause I got this beautiful hair. You know, women don't I got this beautiful long hair. It just flows. And she said, well, are you Haitian? And I said, no, I'm not Haitian. And she looked and she see how my foot is a little bit. It ain't as big as my African brothers and sisters. But I had this nose, so I guess she thought I could have been African. I said, in these lips. I said, no, I ain't African. And then she said, well, you just blacker than a mother. And that was just so funny to me. I'm gonna have to make a skit out of it because that ain't what funny.
Yeah, you gotta make a skit out of it.
Yeah, that thing was funny because I am black. And I'm proud of it. And my melanin be hot.
Black is a dominant shade of perfection.
Yeah. And that's why I tell everybody I'm perfect in my own way.
Right, that's it. Yeah. What was it? I remember we was at what's called. We was doing a wedding. Remember that lady said, "I'm black man."
Yeah, I remember. I was in the head day, and every time we do other wedding, that's the only wedding I didn't outdo. Any wedding we do, I gotta come in there stepping. Lemon pepper steppers on. And I'm always gonna look better than the groom. But I ain't do capo like this, bruh. But everybody else, I be boosting on them. Ooh, I boosh on them. Surface dripping like come up in that thing, I be dripping sauce. Ooh wee. Shout out to sauce, But yeah, I come in there dripping that sauce. Ooh wee. Shout out Sauce Walker, man, Texas bro. But yeah, so I'm just glad everything going good, man. We got elections coming up in the city too.
Yeah, now you vote for presidents.
So y'all went out and voted for these presidents. We got a local elections finna start sliding right on around the corner. So y'all better start paying attention to who y'all putting in these offices. And I'm not just talking about your governors. You got to look at your, whoever over your health, your school boards, everything. So you got to pay attention to who you're voting for. You see exactly where they draw their lines at. What have they voted for? That's going on the floor and different stuff. So y'all better start doing these local elections. Y'all worry about what Trump doing. You better be worried about what they doing down here.
Yeah. Peace, Barry.
You better be worried about what your city councilmen and your county commissioners doing. That's what you better be worried about. And that way you know where your funding going. And make sure we do when they come through. And a lot of people don't understand this. When they come through with these census, make sure we do the census. Make sure you fill out the census because that's how we get our representatives.
Right.
If we don't put our numbers down, we don't put our names down, they're not going to give us the representation we need in our communities.
Right.
So we have to make sure when them census come through to do them census properly. That we can be represented properly in the House and different places. And we can have our representatives doing right by us because they have to come to us and quit allowing these folks to come in these churches at election time lying to y'all. I love my black folk, but I'm tired of y'all. Y'all allow these folks to come in at y'all church at election time, and they don't come around no other time till it's election time. They don't care nothing about what's going on with black folk till election time. Y'all better wake up and pay attention. Quit letting these folks bamboozle y'all in y'all votes.
Barry Moore said he'll be here from the 1st to the 3rd. We got to get together.
All right, my brother, Sam Mofo Justice League. And we, that's my brother. He the one gave me that saying, what's the saying? It's going to come to me in just a second. Spotlight Rangers.
Okay.
Because, we got a lot of them in the city.
Right.
We got a lot of Spotlight Rangers. And them the ones that like to pop up with stuff going on. They know the cameras are going to be out there.
Well, that's what he just said. Beware them council. He said, make sure them council members come correct.
Yeah. Because we got a lot of Spotlight Rangers, just not on the city council, county commissioners. A lot of these folks out here with these organizations in the street, you don't see them, the cameras come out.
Well, that's what I always
They are working behind the scenes and doing stuff without a camera.
I always say this, and I stand by this. I despise a wannabe seen ninja.
Yeah.
Stand you.
But we got a whole lot of Spotlight Rangers in Charlotte, not just Charlotte.
It's everywhere. Miss Allgood, how you doing, baby? Peace, Rashawn.
Tell her I hope she feeling better. Hopefully she likes their new coach they got.
Hopefully, well, she heard you. Hopefully you. They say hopefully you like your new coach you got.
Yeah, they got them a nice coach down there, man. They got the Detroit Lions coordinator down there as they coach now. So one of them Schottenheimers. I don't know if he in the Marty or not, but I think his last name Schottenheimer. But he's down there. So it's gonna be a nice season coming up, man. I want to see what the Panthers are gonna do.
What he said you like your new coach.
The whole coaching staff and the quarterback. They need to let Dak go about his business too.
Good gracious.
And gave Dak all that money. Dak ain't done nothing. I can go out there and quarterback for the Cowboys and get about 2,500 yards, 3,000 yards a season. With that line, they got a heck of a line.
Yeah.
They let Zeke go. I seen where they let, so it's a good season coming up, man.
But there's no way Dallas was getting Deion, my brother.
Deion wasn't going there.
Deion wasn't
going there. Deion wasn't going to Dallas.
There wasn't going to be no prime time.
Deion going to Dallas. It's like him coming back here and going to coach at Providence or somewhere.
This old girl says she's glad you're feeling better.
Tell her thank you. Tell her hopefully their team do better. Yeah. Hopefully they feel better as a fan base. Hopefully their fan base feel as well as I do next year.
Oh, terrible, brother. You are terrible.
Oh. She know I got a jug at her. I always got a jug at these girl fans. It just wouldn't be right if I don't do it.
Yeah, you get them every.
Yeah, if I don't do it, it just ain't right. It just ain't right. Yeah,
she saying just stick to it and get off her damn.
But I'm feeling better. Thank you, Miss Allgood. I want to thank everybody who sent me prayers and well wishes and blessings while I was going through what I was going through. So thank all of y'all for those prayers too. God, He hears everybody, but I couldn't let everybody know what was going on with me until I knew I was out the woods. Because God ain't is too.
Everybody that
pray for you ain't praying for
you. They praying on
you. E-R-E-Y. So you got to watch who you ask for prayers from. That's why if I'm going through something, I don't go to Facebook saying, can you pray for me? Because some of them folks be praying to other entities.
I don't, if something ain't right with me, I ain't even posting it.
Nah. So y'all be careful who y'all ask to pray for you and be careful who you ask to lay hands on. Because some of these folks that's laying hands shouldn't be laying hands. I'm just going to say that.
And like Run DMC said, they pray and pray for.
Yes, be laying hands. Some of them ought to be getting in the water they sell.
Yeah, but like you said, that's just like them spotlight people.
Yeah, the spotlight rangers. Yeah, but you see, they just picked up the driver today for the Young Dolph case. They had convicted everybody else. I don't know what's going on with Govan right now with Hernandez. But they just picked up the other young man who was one of the boys' cousin, who was Johnson's cousin, the one who was the actual today. Drop. That's the boy named who killed Dolph. But he thought he had got off. Thought he was good, been on the ankle monitor, even through their trial. Thought he was this silly ninja, this Negro. And makes a lie. Who looking for me? I want everybody on the line. Get your mammy, your pappy, your friend, your other friend, and their best friend, and get right here right now. Who looking for me? Ain't nobody. Ninja, you got on ankle monitor. They came and snatched them up early this morning for the crows and the roosters got the root.
Nah,
people
take that social media platform the wrong way.
Yep. But they picked him up today, so they charged him with accessory, with first degree murder, accessory with murder. Say he got the vehicle that got his cousin out of Memphis. They ain't playing no games. And then the look from YNW Melly, his up. She had flew back into the country. They had been looking for, had wanted the subpoena to come for his new trial. They done locked her up with no bond. So now she locked up. So she finna do some telling.
Of course.
She finna, whatever that boy, if that boy went and told her something, if y'all do some crimes, tell your loved ones what you done. Just want to tell somebody something, you better find your dog. Go talk to my dog. Ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. My dog ain't the Bush Bean dog. He ain't gonna talk.
And you're right. Social media is a gift from the curse, B.
Falling out. His mother went online. I mean, her mother went online and did a lot of posting. So his last track was a mistrack, but I don't think it's gonna look
not this time.
So it's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
But they be burying themselves. And I like what you just said about your loved ones. And another thing to get a lot of people caught up, y'all be pillow talking.
Yeah.
Y'all be pillow talking. Gangsters don't pillow talk.
Nope.
Gangsters don't pillow talk. Real men don't pillow talk.
No, I ain't gonna. Yeah, right. Real men don't, but there's a whole lot of jokers try to pillow talk to get on some woman pillow. Because I know some jokers ain't hitting on 2 cents.
I know a lot of people who done told my business to young ladies that I dealt with just because they wanted to mess with the young lady.
Want to get a piece of tail, and they gonna tell you.
It be cats that run with you.
Yeah. They go, well, this joker here, this joker there, ain't doing this, ain't doing that. Nah. And they gonna go tell it. Well, I seen them with such and such. You got a whole bunch of these butt players.
Right. They simps.
Yeah, they simps.
Simp ninjas.
Yeah. They want to be real and go out there and tell everything, trying to get a feel. Till they get their head bust to the white meat, trying to get them a treat. You know what I mean?
And that's just like, I had to say this because somebody asked me a question Saturday. I was doing event for a close friend of mine, and somebody asked me a question. They said, Prince, could I ask you a question? I said, of course. They said, if you met somebody that was cheating on somebody, but they was messing with you, they were cheating on somebody else, but messing with you, could you become the main? The main. I've said, I've done it, and I regret it.
Yeah, because when you become the main dude, you got to remember the side dude. Because so 9 times out of 10, it's going to be another side dude. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and vice versa. Because back in the day, long time ago, before I was delivered. Before I was delivered, I used to like to be the side ninja. Side ninja MVP. You feel me? I was a side ninja MVP. I'll come and shake hands, kiss babies, and everything. But I knew how to handle it. But then when they wanted to take me from the side, take me off the bench, and put me in the starting lineup, I would decline. I would graciously decline. I like coming off the bench. I like being Benny Johnson. Yeah. You remember Benny Johnson from the Pistons, the microwave. Yeah. Just bring me in when it's time to get heated up. You just need some points. That's all I needed for. Let me stay side.
But y'all all right. Same way you lose them is the same way you get them.
Yeah. So you just have to be careful with that. Women, if you use the side and you became full, sometimes it do work. Because sometimes relationships then took their course. When that side piece then came in, that relationship already taken its course. The writing's already on the wall, just ain't nobody wanting to read it. Yeah. Sometimes people act like they see, or just can't read, and they don't see the writing on the wall. Act like they don't see that they woman ain't feeling what she used to feel. she ain't like, she ain't as smart. You feel me? You ain't turned on doing the same stuff you've been doing. She just done fell out with you.
And and not for nothing, sometimes it be that thing that you've been doing, but she been somewhere and somebody done turned up the fire.
Yes, sir, done turned it up. And I tell people a lot of time when people cheat, I'm glad you brought that up. A lot of times, and I don't want nobody taking this the wrong way, but a lot of times when people cheat on you, don't mean they don't love you.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people feel if they love me, they wouldn't cheat on me. But sometimes folks got to go somewhere else to get something to do. So, not going, how can I put this gingerly? Some use face cream. Some don't like to use a mud mask.
Right.
So if you don't like to use, your man like to, help people do mud mask, and
exactly,
he gonna step out just because he can't do that. But then he feels, sometimes men feel they would be respectful to ask their women to do certain stuff that they can go out and do.
Mm-hmm.
And some, they inhibitions as well. They want to get a little freaky and do certain stuff, but they feel like they man look at them a certain way. With their man. Yeah. So they got a sideshow bill. That's gonna do what is gonna give them that thrill.
Some things that your man or your woman won't do, it's another person that will do it. Because let's be honest, you ain't always been the first person that diddled with the one that you love.
Nah,
they've been somewhere else.
Yeah, they've been somewhere else.
Now they might have fell in love with you, but it's still something. One of them jokers or sisters in the past, they done some thing.
Everybody got somebody they'll call up.
Yeah.
Everybody got that one. I don't give a damn who you in a relationship with. You've been married 10, 15 years. You still got one. If that one call, you may go. You may risk it all.
I know. Not to be funny or nothing, but like you say, long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago. I don't do that stuff no more. I had a young lady used to call me. She used to call me the fix.
Mm-hmm.
She said the stuff that you do, my husband wouldn't do. And I can't argue with that.
And some folks are the fixers. I tell a lot of people, with relationships and women, they get mad when I say it, but who are not married, and some of them who are married, they got a food dude.
Oh, come on.
They got the dude that's just good for socializing. He's a good listener.
Come on.
They got that dude who got there and give him the rod of God.
Come on.
And then they got the finance dude, the one that take care of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got that show enough. They got the rod of God, but then they got a thrill seeker.
Peter.
Yeah, they got a thrill seeker.
Right.
So not saying they sleep with all of them, but they all have that one. All of us I've been a simp before, where a girl just called me, can you bring me something to eat to lunch? Something to eat work.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing, but or be, but you gonna take lunch because how the game go. But everybody between a killer and a murderer, the killer got caught.
Yeah. Like Barry said, and sometimes it's just something missing, and a lot of step out because they have to maintain an image.
Or their sanity.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when long for deliverance, I was the side ninja MVP, I would just be the peace. They come speak to me, and if they needed a shoulder to lean on or a chest to lean on, they could come.
Yeah.
And make them feel good. And say when I was out there long time ago. For deliverance, I kept a couple homes together. Right. Because they step out to get off whatever they need to get off. And then a lot of people work, if you're a man and you the breadwinner and you just on and vice versa, you don't have that time to give your mate that they go somewhere else and find it.
And the thing is, like Facebook, long. I was, doing what I do. I tell y'all that's still doing it. It don't take all day to play.
No,
you ain't got to spend the night.
No, you ain't got to spend night. Don't fall asleep in it.
Don't fall. And if y'all go to the Mosey Wozy, tap her. Say, baby, don't you think it's time for you to go home?
Yeah, cause you can be secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. You better go home to your man. Better go home
to your woman. It don't take all day to play. Get your rocks off. Go about your business.
Go about your business.
Go on back to your loved one. That's it.
And then you go in them good rooms. And I don't know if you got them or not, but you go one of them hood rooms, take no longer than 30, 45 minutes. That's all you got to do. And go back in and tell them you don't like the room and get your money back. Get your $100 deposit cash back and tell them something wrong with the room. I seen some roaches. Get your money back and go on about your business.
And a lot of y'all.
I ain't teaching nobody how to cheat. Because you shouldn't be cheating. If you're in a faithful relationship, in a monogamous relationship, stay that way.
Going to the spot where everybody go. You're going to be seen.
Yeah, you're going to get caught.
Find you another spot that nobody don't go to. Nobody.
I'm telling what you need to do. You need to just be faithful to your mate. If you have issues, try to speak it out with your mate. But if y'all start seeing that scrabble on the wall, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of women have intuition. They call it the women's intuition. But you know when something going on with us. Intuition work is when they sweating down, we cheat. But it don't work no other time. They don't work when they see something going on with you and, have conversations. But a lot of relationships that's going to the side now is because of, communication. If communication skills don't work no more. People don't talk.
No.
You text. You ain't gonna talk. You gonna text, and then it's gonna be a 2 or 3 word response, and then going about your business. You can be in the home with your mate to this day, side by side. Ain't nobody talking to other. She on her phone, you on your phone.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody communicating with each other. Somebody, they on TikTok, another one on Facebook and Instagram. Your girl watching baddies, you watching football. Y'all ain't in the same room together. Nobody
interacting.
There's no more communication. That's also in the family or in the homes. You don't have dinners where the family sit at the dinner table anymore.
No, everybody get their food.
Everybody get their food and disperse. Somebody on a PlayStation or somebody on a tablet learn to communicate, and it's messing everything up. So media is a great platform, but it's a blessing and a curse.
And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. And I think
what I lie about, Miss McCoy, I ain't lie, shall not lie. If it come out my mouth, it's darn like the Bible. You best believe me.
The one thing me and Face talked about a long time ago. These phones are one of the biggest problems in relationships.
Yeah.
Phones and social media is the biggest problem. Let me tell you something. I've been in Charlotte, North Carolina for 21 years. For 21 years. I left Patterson, New Jersey in 2004. Social media came out.
That's true. I just wanted to speak on this. So I said, you need 2 incomes to make it work. That's why it's not love and communication anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Relationships are now a business.
Yeah.
Because a lot of relationships they don't want to be in, but they can be comfortable there
because of
the finances. I can't
argue with that.
I can't go and stay by myself. I can't afford with the rent in Charlotte, the housing market, the rent sky high. A 1-bedroom will cost you $1,300-$1,400 now. So it's gonna be rough for you to try to make it on your own. Even if you're making $20 an hour, you still that's only $3,200 a month. And that's before got there. FICA come see you.
Right.
And FICA gets on my nerves. If I see FICA, I slap taste out his mouth. FICA gets on my nerves. You hear me? I can't stand FICA. FICA just dabble.
Fight could pop up when they
Fight
pop up.
the devil.
Fight could pop up every week.
Fight the devil.
Or every 2 weeks.
That's the devil. That's the devil. They shouldn't even put fight on your pay stub. They just ought to put devil horns. How that what it is? That's the devil.
That's it.
But other relationships are business because you can't leave the person that you with, even for your side person. You might have somebody that you really interested in, and y'all better than the person you with. But neither one of y'all can sustain staying together. So a lot of people are where, it's affordable and it's more comfortable.
But it's like you said earlier, not that you all, you got the one for the physical excitement, and then you got the one that's for finance.
Yeah. But
it's just being honest.
Yeah.
It's just being
honest. A lot of people are staying together because they can't afford to stay on their own. And the housing market and the rent is stupid.
It's ridiculous.
And if y'all doing some stuff, y'all better stay out the limelight because you will be on Charlotte. I'll be seeing a whole bunch of y'all in Charlotte. Good God Almighty. Boy, y'all better leave folk alone. Cause
Charlotte, he be doing his homework.
Boy, Charlotte.
I don't know how many of them.
I be watching them posts in Charlotte. I say, good God Almighty. Boy, I'm glad I ain't on nobody's bad side. They go all the way back to 1962 on you. I say, good gracious. I seen one joker tell a woman, it's okay, you upset with me, but you got some good inside the mouth skin. I say, what in the world?
Hey.
I say, what in the bullshit I'm reading? Internet undefeated say you got some good inside the mouth skin.
I saw that. I saw that too.
I say, what for bullshit? I say, man.
Listen, this world right here, man.
It's getting crazy, but we got
Barry always said if you can't pay the rent, you don't need to live it.
Right, but that's why everybody living together.
Yeah.
That's why everybody living together. We have a lot of unhealthy relationships just because of finances. But we see the United States has the highest rate it's ever had.
Yeah.
So we just have to work. A lot of people get married who shouldn't be married.
Exactly.
Marriage isn't for everyone. And if you do get married, learn to sustain it. You may fall out of love, but it's always a way to get back into love. And don't leave your mate. And I understand a lot of folks say, oh, if you cheat, that's over with. They may cheat, but they ain't beating you upside your head. They not doing this. They're not doing, we have to look back at the old days. They marriage is sustained. Big mama and granddaddy stayed together for long.
Yeah.
And granddaddy might have stepped out, grandma might have stepped out, but they learned how to forgive each other. A lot of times we forgive and keep bringing it up. If you forgive someone in a relationship, let it go where it's at.
If let's say B, if you keep bringing something up, I'm pushing away.
Yeah, because eventually you keep on. I'm gonna be like Keisha Cole. Keisha had the greatest song ever in the world. I cheated. You keep accusing me of cheating, I might as well. I ain't gonna say I should have cheated. I'm gonna cheat. I'm just gonna keep it a buck and keep accusing me. I'm saying I'm cheating. I'm doing this. I'm doing it.
Do it.
That way you gotta say I'm doing it. God darn it,
I give you a proven fact.
And I ain't say that. I ain't giving you no proof. I ain't gonna first 48 myself.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
I would never first 48 myself. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm to the point in my life. If I gotta cheat, you stepping out on me. You doing? Yeah, I did it. I'm not here.
I ain't first.
I will.
I ain't first 48 myself. If you ain't caught me in the bed getting no, you can't say I done it. If you ain't got me in the midst, you must have quit. Call me Face Cochran. God rest Johnny Cochran's soul. Call me Face Cochran. If you ain't caught me in the midst, you must have quit.
Yeah, I got you. But sometimes, and you got to be honest. Sometimes you just get tired.
Yeah, but then you have to spice it up. a lot of relationships, they don't spice it up. You have to spice it up here and there. You know, you have to spice it up. You know, if you're eating groceries when you gotta continue going to the grocery store.
Now you gotta continue to go to the grocery store.
I ain't going out, you know. If you went to the grocery store, you got to go to the grocery store.
Now, I agree.
You can't go to the grocery store in the beginning, then cut the grocery store off.
Then it's
you know.
done. I agree with you.
But we got to shut down all this crime in the city too. Condolences to all the people that lost their lives over this weekend here in the city of Charlotte. We got to do better. Each one teach one, reach one. We all have to reach out to our young adults. Even our old adults, because you got some old ones acting a donkey out here. So we all need to reach out to someone. If you get a chance, go pick up the Queen City Nerve paper that came out this week. Pick it up. It's a good article in there from my Etsy 4 team, the ATV team. It's a good article in there. Y'all see yours truly in there. But y'all go pick up that article. It's showing you a lot of what's going on in the city, and a lot of the grassroots organizations that's really trying to curb the violence. Let's all get in on this war, because it's now a war. So let's just make sure we try to curb the crime in our city.
Also, I want to say RIP to DJ Unk, Mr. Walk It Out. You know, he passed away over the weekend. Yeah. We getting ready to get up out of here. Want everybody to know, man, check this out. Tune in to Connected TV on Facebook. Tune in to Party Punisher Show or the Connected Show TV show on YouTube, and download the app.
Yeah, download the Connect app, Amazon Prime, Roku, Fire Stick, all streaming devices. Download the Connected TV with the orange K. So orange K, orange. It's a reddish orange, but you'll see the K. Download that, you know, because some folks you got to break it down. Connected with a K, not with a C. Connected with a K. Download it. That way you can catch all of our previous shows that you've missed out on. Thank all of y'all for joining in. Again, thank all y'all for y'all prayers through my little scare. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all.
With that being said, from the General DJ Prince I, a.k.a. Thug Daddy.
OG Face got it, a.k.a. Ram Fantasy. Yo, mammy, grandmammy, and great-great-great-great-grandmammy's favorite pastor. Ham.
To stay connected. Peace.
The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from indie or mainstream artists. Artists, do you need radio play and promotions? Call us at